Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Freaky Monkey here with a tutorial video on how to install Linux Mint on Windows Vista from Windows Vista to any laptop or computer. So let's get right into it. I just downloaded the ISO file right here. I'm gonna show you how to download it where you have to go. So let's open up Internet Explorer. Just gonna show you. So let me just move this up a little. Just can't type. Okay, whoa, okay. Alright, so you have to type in Linux Mint, right here, and then the page is right here, shaka-laka-laka, and then, wait for it. It's a pretty darn page to open. Takes a long time. So, sometimes. Linux Mint 15 is the latest version, and basically, if you have a 32-bit computer, or a 64-bit computer, you can check in the properties. Hold on one second. Computer. And then you go to System Properties, and it should say right here, I have a 64-bit. But since I'm going to put this on a 32-bit system, I'm going to install the 32-bit version. And you can choose Cinnamon desktop environment, Mate desktop environment. I keep misspelling things. And whichever one you want. But, okay, Mate 32-bit. And since I already installed it, we're good. But there's a second thing that you will have to download in order to do this, and it is a universal USB installer. It's called Pendrive Linux, I think. So I'm just gonna say universal USB install. There you go. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Pendrive Linux. Yeah, Pendrive Linux. Okay. Basically, this will allow you to extract the contents to your flash drive. And just one moment. I'm just gonna see if my flash drive's in there. It's in there. Good. Okay. And basically, you just download it. Wait for it to download. It's only 1 megabyte, so it should take maybe like a couple seconds. I'm gonna save it to the desktop. Well, okay. Whatever. But here we go. Now, I don't think it's at the desktop, so we just search for it. Universal. Whoa. Where the hell did it go? Alright, whatever. We'll just try it again. Run. There you go. You know what? Forget about it. We're just going to run it immediately. I'm going to show you the installation. So we're going to press allow. We're going to press agree. And we're going to select the Linux distribution, which is Linux Mint. Let's just make sure I have it on the desktop right here. So it's Linux Mint 15 Mate. Linux Mint. Okay, Linux Mint 15. 32-bit, 64-bit, perfecto. Linux Mint 15. XD, DVD, Mate Cinnamon 2013. I'm just trying to make sure here, guys. It's alright. Just making sure. Okay. Right up here. And then, since we already have it downloaded, we don't need to check that. We just gotta browse for the ISO file. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, any moment now. Sometimes the computer lags, or sometimes when you press something it doesn't go right away. That's just computers, you know. They're not all perfect. Okay, so since I saved it to the desktop, we're going to go all the way to the desktop. We're going to find the ISO image, which is right here. It's 0.98 gigs, so I recommend you have at least a 1 gigabyte flash drive or a 2 gigabyte flash drive. So there it is. Voila, click it. Let's just make sure one more time, because I don't want to screw anything up, so Mate Cinnamon Mint, perfect. Mint. Okay. So since we found it, what we got to do now is we got to select the flash drive. Now, when you go into My Computer, it's gonna show you which flash drive you got. It's removable. In my case, it's removable disk K. There's nothing on it. Okay. So it's removable disk K. So you click K, or whatever USB flash drive letter it is. You gotta format it. So press format. Make sure you format the drive. If you don't format the drive, everything will go okay. So then after that, you just press create, and there's gonna be a warning. It's gonna tell you that it's gonna erase all the data off the drive. So you better make sure that it's your USB flash drive that you're installing Linux Mint on. So press yes, and here we go. Now I'm going to tell my videotaper, I'm going to give her credit right now. Her name is Adelina, She's a great videotaper, but I'm just going to tell her to pause the video because this might take a long time, so pause the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, when you install Linux Mint on the flash drive, basically, you go to whatever system you're going to install Linux Mint on. You got to turn on the computer. Well, first you got to plug it in. First plug in the USB flash drive. Then turn on your computer and just tap whatever the BIOS number is. It can either be escape, F2, which I'm pressing right now. I'm pressing F2. That's the BIOS number for my computer, for this computer. And it could be escape, F1, F2, F12, but in this case, on my computer, it's F2. You gotta keep tapping it until you get into the BIOS. Sometimes you don't want to tap it too much. You're gonna wait, and then when it says, oh, F12, F10 over here, boom, you gotta keep pressing it. And now it says it's preparing to enter the setup. Just gonna keep tapping it. And it is going into the BIOS. So basically from here, in this case on my computer, you have to go to the boot sequence, which is right up here, the boot sequence. I'm going to tell my camera person to just move up just a little bit so that we can see a little bit more. And there we go. Okay. So basically, since I already have it, you got to put the USB storage device on top, on number 1. Put that up. It's usually at number 4, but you got to press up, up, up until it gets up to USB storage device number 1. So there we go. I already did it before, so we got to press escape. And then we got to press exit. So then it should enter. Yep, there you go, Linux Mint. So we're going to do start Linux Mint, and boom. Press enter. And there we go. I was playing around, sorry guys. Just wait for the boot up. I'm sorry, my 2 camera people are cracking up right now. Stop laughing, guys. Shut up. Hold on 1 second. Just gotta make sure if this charger is plugged in. Okay, there we go. And then it's gonna be install Linux Mint, so we're gonna have to click that. Just 1 moment. I'm gonna make sure the charger is plugged in. Hold on 1 second. And I think it's plugged in, so I'm just gonna leave it. Plugged in, right? Yep, it's plugged in. You can see the battery icon on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus. There we go. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click double click install Linux Mint. It should take us through the installation process. So then we just gotta go through the whole installation process. So basically it's gonna tell you what language you are gonna use Linux Mint on. So I'm gonna use English. And now we should press continue. We're good. Sorry, I'm just telling her to move it up a little. Okay. I think we should connect to the internet. But hold on 1 second. Internet, computer network. Windows network. By the way, I'm just telling you guys, I'm improvising. I haven't really done this before yet. I just knew how to like flash it on there. But hold on, just trying to figure out how to get on the internet. Cause I'm not sure. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna hide the password, so I'm gonna tell my camera. Well, no, I could type it in. So hold on 1 second. Why am I saying it? Okay. We just delete it. Alright, hide the camera. Okay. Okay, so I type the password in there. Okay, now we have connection. So everything is connected. It's plugged into a power source and has at least 6.3 gigs available. So we press continue. Okay, install Linux Mint alongside Ubuntu. I have Ubuntu on this computer as well. I was running 12.04.2.lts, and so I think I'm just gonna erase it, and it will erase all of 12.04. It's gonna erase all of 12.04, and that's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna install Linux Mint, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna install. Remember, I'm just gonna show you guys a warning. It will erase everything off the computer and install Linux Mint if you're doing this this installation type. So yeah, be careful. Make sure you back up all your data and things. So be careful if you're choosing this method. You can either install it alongside your other operating systems if you'd like. Okay, so we're gonna press install now. Okay, New York. Yes, you're in New York. And press continue. It's kind of like the Ubuntu installation. Okay, we're yep, English. We're good. Okay, English. Okay, your name. I'm just gonna name it Vela, because that's my last name. No, you know what? I'm just gonna put Albanian. No, Freaky Monkey. Forget that. Freaky Monkey. Freaky Monkey. Freaky Monkey. Mint. Freaky Monkey Mint. That's the username. Freaky Monkey. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna put the Freaky Monkey. So the Freaky Monkey. I'm gonna choose a password. Okay, I chose a password. It tells you if you want to encrypt your home folder. It'll save your home folder's data, but I'm not going to do that. I'll do it later. You have the option to do it later in the terminal. So I'm just going to press continue, and it should go installation. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to tell my camera person to pause the video. I will come back later, so I'll see you guys later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the installation has completed. It says it has finished, and now it says to restart it. But this is what I do on Ubuntu, and this is what I usually do. And sometimes when you restart a computer and you have the USB flash drive in it, it'll go to the setup again, and I really don't want to mess it up. So, and I don't want to take it while it's take it out while it's restarting. I don't want to take the risk. So what I usually do is I'll just reset the whole computer. Let me just hold it down, reset the whole thing until it shuts down completely. And there you see, it's a black screen. And before, guys, I have told you that this is my first time doing this. It is my first time installing Linux Mint, but I have installed Ubuntu like 5, 6, 7 times. You know, I've done this a long time. So it's pretty darn simple to do this on many other operating systems. You know, if you don't have a USB flash drive, but you have a DVD, you can burn this ISO image, ISO on the DVD, and just go into the BIOS and put CD, put the CD in the thing right here, the tray, and then put CD up first instead of USB if you're not going to use the USB. Then it'll go into the setup as well. So this is what I do, okay? Now I just take the USB out. Voila, it's out. You can see it out, okay? Now I just turn it back on. So, turn it back on. Now it should boot into Linux Mint. Back. What the hell was that? Okay. I'm sorry, I keep shaking around this thing. Yep. Linux Mint. There we go. It's booting. I just want to show you that because I know a lot of people are going to say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for that other clip of the video. It just something screwed up and it stopped. Before I said, this is my first time installing Linux Mint. It is my first time installing Linux Mint, but I have installed Ubuntu like 5 different times. So I know what I'm doing here. It's pretty darn simple. It works for most Linux-based operating systems. It's pretty darn easy to install. So there you have it. I installed Linux Mint. There we go. So please like, subscribe, guys. I will make more videos like this. Check out my blog. I'm thinking about making a new blog about Android. I said it before in the other video, but I'm still thinking about it. You know, I'm not sure because I think I'm gonna put these tutorials on this YouTube channel. But please like, subscribe, and have a nice day, guys.